Oh, okay. Says we're live. Are we? Okay. Says we're live. Are we? It has a bit of delay, or I guess it's a bit pixelated right now, and I'm very, very sorry. As y'all know, StreamYard has a lot of traffic and very few people to control the traffic. What am I saying? I'm gonna go ahead and pull up my document real quick because I had to move from my office down here to our living room so I would have a faster connection. So I'm just gonna bring up my document. Oh gosh, hold on. I'm gonna move this here. There we go. So I'm gonna wait for everyone to settle in. I forgot to get my water. I'm not supposed to be writing without my water. Okay, so while that's loading, I am gonna go ahead and see everyone that's on the chat. Let me see. Gosh, even pulling up the comments takes a long time. So there it is. Hi, Hill. Hill is it Hill or Gil? I keep saying Hill. So my good friend over here is a part of the Filipino writer Discord chat that I'm in. I just did a sprint with him, and I'm gonna call her Uni. She has this kind of a Korean name, so I'm gonna call her Uni. Not sure if she's younger or older. Seriously, pulling up the comments is taking a long time. I think it's really because of StreamYard. I don't think it's my fault anymore. Are you going to use the Discord's voice channel? No, I am not, because as you can see, the connection's already not cooperating. Okay, so it's pronounced as Hill. Seriously, pulling up comments takes a long time. Okay, so my document is pulled up. Takes a long time as well. I am using the Firefox browser because a good author friend of mine, forgot who said it, but they said I should give, Firefox a try. Let me see. Oh, it's Uni. Uni, it is you, right? She says, I don't know. I am 21 though. I am older. I'll be turning 23 this year. Can you believe it? Okay, so we're at the 3-minute mark. I am gonna do some. I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna do some house cleaning first before we proceed. Also, a quick disclaimer, Uni, I'm gonna call you Uni, okay? Uni and Hill are from the Writers Discord chat, Filipinos Writers Discord chat that I'm in, and we just sprint this afternoon, and they want so many words because I was editing and I had a lot of things to do. So before we proceed, let's do a bit of house cleaning. First is the vlog. As you know, I post daily vlogs for Camp NaNoWriMo this season. But since we are doing a stream tonight, I won't be posting a vlog tonight. The vlog that was supposed to be posted tonight will be posted tomorrow. because tomorrow I won't be doing any writing. I won't be doing anything. So I'm gonna post it tomorrow. So at least there will still be, content for tomorrow. Also, the reason why I take, at least a day off during camp is because I burn myself out because I'm working on multiple projects, as you guys know. I'm working on 6 writing projects right now, and I definitely need a away from my works. Also, I want to get away from social media, even just for a day, because honestly, it's been toxic. On social media, everyone has have their own opinions and stuff like that. I just want to make something clear that I am the kind of person that I don't really get myself into politics. I have my opinions, yes, but I don't really, voice them out. However, during this time of crisis, if you stay silent, you are called to be siding with the oppressor side of things. So I just want to make something clear to whoever's watching this. I may be silent, but that doesn't mean I am agreeing to everything that's happening. I have my own opinions, but I don't really discuss them online. What I do is I pray for it. I pray for the people. I pray for the leaders. Now, this I'm not allowed to say it because I might get taken down by our lovely YouTube bosses. But right now, the world is facing a crisis, and every leader is doing their best to take care of everyone that they are ruling over. Now, with regards to our president, I would say that I commend him for keeping a straight face. Not straight face. Like he's doing everything he can, and I commend him for that. There are things that I agree on, and there are things that I don't agree on. But as circumstances show it, sometimes we have to use a bit of force sometimes. But it doesn't mean that. But that doesn't mean that we should be forcing everyone to follow. Because for me, everyone has their own free will. Now, to those who will follow, good job for you. And to those who don't want to follow or you have a different opinion, I respect that. I just want this whole thing to just stop. My only take, see, I told you, StreamYard is having a bit of a problem. So my only take on that is I just want everyone to, get along and, just fight this challenge together, because we don't know how to fight. We don't know how to take our enemy down. Our enemy right now is something we didn't expect. Thanks to those people who started it. I'm just kidding. Okay, so that's the thing. So I'm just saying I have my opinions. I don't voice it out. If there have been people who have been asking me what side am I on, and this may get a bit religious, but I am on nobody's side. I am on God's side. What kind of plan that God has for us, that's what I am listening to, and I know that only God knows the answer. When will this end? How will this end? And everything else. So all I do is just follow what the government said, and if I find that there is something wrong, then there is something wrong. I pray for it. If he's doing something right, then I pray for it. So end of the day, I listen to God, and I'm on God's side only. Okay, so I also missed something. From the previous vlogs that I did, I was answering this Camp Nano challenge that you get to answer different questions during the daytime, every day, and I'm going to answer 7 of them tonight because we're going to do 7 sprints as usual. My goal is to do those 7 sprints. So before we start, there's always going to be a prompt that we're going to answer, and I'm going to pull them right here on the screen. If it doesn't take that long to load, And I want you guys to answer as well. If you're watching this on a replay, put your answers in the comment section. I would love to hear it. Okay. First question. I'm not sure this already. I am not sure, or maybe I answered it and I just scrapped the whole video or something. I'm not sure. So StreamYard is being a baby right now. Wow, it's really taking a long time. Okay, so prompt that we're gonna answer for day 4. Goodness, takes a long. Seriously, it takes a long time. My laptop's gonna crash because of don't. Also, if not, forgive me, StreamYard. Okay, so the first MC's motivations and goals. For MC's motivations and goals. An introduction of her is his goals per se would be a better person than his father, who is currently the king of their kingdom, and like a better father, better king, and stuff like that. And he wants to have this sort of freedom from this life that he has, because as a prince he feels like he's chained to his life. He can't do anything without the permission, or the permission of his parents and stuff like that. Motivations, I would say that the motivation would be, like I said, to be a better father and a better ruler and a better person overall than his father. And one of his goals is to just at least have like a bearable life with this fiance that he has that he doesn't even know. He's in an arranged. Great. I'm still going to talk about this at some point. He's in an arranged marriage, so he just wants to have like a bearable, life with her. Well, what about you guys? What are your MC's motivation and goals? And if you're not writing those kinds of stories, what is your motivation and your goals for your writing? You and I'm gonna call you Uni. I think it doesn't fit right, because I know the Korean term Uni is for like big sister. Because I call my sister Dongseng because she watched Korean. I would also like to thank Hill for coming up with this little tag. I think little Marcians. I like it. I love it. Also, I would like to thank Hill for being Patreon. He's my first Patreon, and he will have the perks. I will discuss it with him in a private message, so he'll be on the lookout. So yeah, what are your answers, guys? Your comments may take a long time to appear on my chat because I don't know why. I don't want to open up my YouTube on my phone because it might get the internet connection is not friendly tonight. Every time I do a sprint, it's always against me for some reason. What time is it? It's 10:14 p.m. here in the Philippines. Yes. My husband and my son are upstairs. I just told him to go upstairs. Also, while we are waiting for your answers, what are you working on for tonight? I forgot which page I left off with my editing. I'm gonna edit again tonight. Okay. What are you guys working on? Are you working on blogs or stories, or what? What are you working on? I'd like to hear it, and do answer the prompt. I'm getting kind of thirsty right now. Also, Do tell me if it's a bit noisy because I have a fan here. It's just so hot right now. It's actually summer, and if you want to, turn, the audio off when we are gonna do the sprints. I'm gonna go get some water for a while. Hold on, hold on, hold on. But please answer the prompt. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. I got my water. Also, please do get yourself some water or tea or coffee. I don't know. Uni and I, we don't really do coffee, but we stay up late. We're night owls. Okay. I'm working on my Camp Nano still. Here we go. It always frightens me when my screen goes into that some kind of, thing. It scares me because I don't know what happened. Okay, I'm working on my Camp Nano still. How many words are you in? Or what's your current word count? And what is your word goal for this month? Well, my words are not working. Okay. Hill said, I'm going to finish a story as a part of the short story collection for Camp NaNoWriMo. With all honesty, I envy people who can write short stories because I just can't. I can't write short stories. I tried once and I read it and I'm like, yikes. Doesn't make sense. I can't write. I can't write, short stories for some reason. Okay, so we're at the 17-minute mark for the stream. I think Yuna is aware of how many minutes the first stream is, but our first stream, I keep saying stream. Our first sprint will be a warm-up sprint, and that is for 7 minutes. Goodness. It will be for 7 minutes, just get our, creative juices going, flowing. What? But you guys, you have something to share in the chat? As long as it's not offensive, we can talk about it. I'm open to it as long as it's not offensive and it's not that personal, please. I try to keep my personal life to myself as much as possible. If you're wondering where my co-host is, I already told my husband to keep him upstairs because he will not let me write during a stream. He will not let me write during a stream. That's one thing's for sure. He will never let me write during a stream. Okay, so this is what Uni says. Uni. MC's motivation is to face his anxiety and to make his late father proud of him. Oh my gosh. I never related so much in my entire life. I related to the fact that to make his late father proud. My father is still alive, but I always want to make him proud, and I have anxiety. Please send me your story if you need beta readers. I will be happy to read that for you. Why the love interest is to help my MC to face his fears while making use that he doesn't make a decision he will regret. Well, that's a good combination. We all need a person, to help us, make the right decisions because we can be impulsive at times. I know I am. We can be impulsive at times. We can't help it. Okay, Hill says, no, we should set a time so we could know you a part of your personal life. Well, that's okay. But I do share some of my personal stuff, but not that much. You know what I mean? There's some things that I can share and there's things that I can't share. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start our first sprint, which is for 7 minutes. Here we go again with our timer. I swear I need to get a better timer. Okay, are we ready for 7 minutes? This is a warm up. Okay, then we will have a break, and during that break, we will answer the next Camp Nano Challenge prompt. I didn't invent those prompts, by the way. I already told you guys who they were, and you can check their Instagram out at the first day that I answered. Okay. Okay. So 7 minutes. Gosh, can you see it? 7 minutes. And start. Good luck, guys. Goodness. How did everybody do for our first sprint? Let me just remove the banner. How did you guys do for the first sprint? I'm going to remove this one and I will replace it with our next prompt to answer. And this one's really interesting. How did you guys do? I am still editing Project TIOH because I can't write during my streams because I don't know what's wrong, my laptop or the internet. I'm not sure because I'm using Google Docs. So I'm gonna count the words for mine. I was able to write at least 19 words for this chapter. I am editing. I am removing and adding words. So when I come to the revision stage, it's easier because I don't plot. Editing will be a bit harder for me. I'm gonna lower the level of this fan. Hold on. I think it's the fan that's causing me to be sleepy at times when I do this sprint because the fan is right here, and of course my eyes are just gonna get really tired. Also, if you saw me talking or something, I was rereading certain lines and I was singing Michael Jackson songs. Yes, that's one thing about me. I am a big fan of Michael Jackson. So. And this morning, my husband did the best way to wake me up, and that is, to play Michael Jackson, beside my ears. That was good of him. I am also keeping track of, the timeline of my story because since I don't outline, I have to create this. This is a guide of how many scenes I've written, and this one is for the timeline, which one day, what happens during the night. Because I'm a pantser, I need this. There we go again. Comments really come so slow for StreamYard. Okay, Yuna said she wrote 116. She was too distracted. What was distracting you? But 116 words is progress. And I'm giving you, a clap for that. 116 is progress. Yeah, so now the comments won't pull up. Nice. Next, Hill said he wrote 181 words. Seriously, the comments are having a hard time pulling up. 181 words for Hill. I'm not gonna click it anymore because it's just having a hard time. Okay, so see. Okay, so Yuna said her MC's karaoke choice is rap songs. Do you like rap songs, or it's just that's how the vibe of his personality is? And Godfield said he wants to read Yuna's draft. Please send your draft our way. I would like to read it as well. Hill, what is your MC's karaoke choice? My MC's karaoke choice? Well, maybe this is just me. Since I write the story, I think I put some of my personality into the character, the main character. So I would say maybe Reflection from Mulan. He doesn't want to disappoint his family. That's one of his goals in life. He doesn't want to disappoint his family, and he feels like if he stayed true to himself, he will, be a disappointment for everybody else. And I definitely, get that. Hold on a second. I definitely get that feeling, that every time I make a decision, I don't want to disappoint my parents. Okay, so to the people who are watching this on the replay, please answer this question in the comment section below. What is your MC's karaoke choice? I would also say one of my MC's karaoke choice would be Disney. Disney, Michael Jackson songs. Yes, that's one. That's one. Michael Jackson songs. I would say Taylor Swift. I would say Taylor Swift. I'm also a Taylor Swift fan. See, when we get to talking, I get to introduce myself. Hill says X. That's good. That's great. Andrew E is a artist here in the Philippines, and I appreciate his songs. I do. I don't always listen to them, but when I hear them, I appreciate them very much. So Hill and Yuna are speaking in our, native, in our language. Yuna says she's shy in sharing her draft. Please don't be shy. Well, if that is Hill's choices for, his main character, then there's no problem. I mean, everyone can, either choose rappers or country artists or pop artists. And the Naked Firefly is here in the stream. Hi! I wasn't able to join your stream yesterday. I was too late. I'm so sorry, but she's here. Before my stream would be like maybe an hour earlier, or right when the Naked Firefly does her stream. So what I did is I adjusted my stream so I would be able to catch up on her streams as well. If I'm not able to do that, I watch her on the replay. Yes, get to know each other. Everyone who will watch this on the replay and who will be joining us live later today, please follow everyone that's on the live chat. Everyone is sweet. Everyone is so supportive. This is why I say we'll be productive and creative together. Hold on. What do you drink when you write? Do you like water? Do you like tea? Do you like coffee? Do you like soda? Also, I just want to share this, that one of my friends from high school, I call him my big bro. He had a hard time writing because he went back to writing, I think, last month, and he had a hard time with that story. So what he did is he handed that story over to me to play with, and he's working on something else that's a bit personal to him, and I am just supporting him all the way. I do hope that one day he would be able to, join us for the streams. One day. He would send me, some of his drafts, and I would, critique them as well. I am not a professional to critique your work. I just want to read it and give my thoughts. Seriously, pulling up comments is so hard. Maybe it's just on my end, but if it's fast on your end, my apologies if I'm reading it late. Oh, thank you. The reason why I always join the Naked Firefly streams is because I'm a night owl, and I believe it is morning her time when she does her streams. So it really, we get together, Water, chai, or herbal tea. I tried to drink tea before. I had a bad stomach ache, and my mom was like, and my dad as well, they're like, you should drink tea. And I'm like, excuse me? And I'm like, oh, can I at least put, milk and sugar in it? And they're like, no, drink it as it is. And I was horrified. I was like, I've never drunk tea that way before. But now I like milk tea and bubble tea. I'm not even sure if that has tea in it. And speaking of tea, I'm gonna share something. This is like a show and tell thing. Hold on a second. Oh my goodness. I know I've shown this once before during like a vlog, but like I said, I don't really love coffee. I like it and I need it because I'm a writer. So I'm gonna show you this. This is how I create my coffee. This is how we create our coffee here. Okay, so this is how I do my coffee. Now, most people would mistake this for a tea bag because it is a tea bag, but I'm gonna show you. So this is how the coffee looks like. Like this is how the coffee looks like. Yes, it's in a tea bag, I know. The coffee is in this tea bag, so we call it coffee bags. This is how we do our coffee. You can drink it in many ways actually. If you don't want milk and water, just put if you don't want milk and sugar, just put water in it. It's like brewed coffee or something, and you can drink it that way. My husband does that sometimes, and my mother does it all the time. I prefer milk over creamer and sugar, but that's how I create tea here. That's how I create coffee. Seriously, but this is how I make coffee here. I don't know, I just get so excited when I see this because it's like, this is tea. When I first saw it, I was like, this is tea. Why do we have this? And my husband was like, no, it's coffee. His aunt is doing these, and a lot of people are buying it. I'm also selling some of these. It's like five coffee bags in one pack. And if you're lucky, it comes with extra one, so it becomes 6. When that happens, I get so lucky. And you see, I sell these to people who want it. I'm just sharing. That's how I create my coffee. Later, maybe I might be coffee using these. Oh, I skipped a comment. Oh, okay. Club Hill is drinking. Oh, hold on. Hill is drinking tea. How do you? Oh gosh, how do you drink tea? How do you do it? How do you drink tea? I'm not sure if milk tea or bubble tea has tea, but that's the closest thing I am drinking to tea. Okay, Yuna says, when I am writing in the morning, I am drinking soda and I... What? Shouldn't it be in reverse? You're drinking soda in the morning? Really? I only drink soda in the morning when I'm eating porridge. Well, I can understand why Yuna drinks soda in the morning. You don't wake up in the mornings, Yuna. Yuna and I, we don't wake up in the mornings. Early mornings. I know Hill doesn't wake up early mornings as well. I think the three of us are night owls. So it's understandable why she drinks coffee at night and soda in the morning, because you don't wake up in the mornings. We wake up, I think, before lunchtime, like 11 noontime. That's the closest thing we have to a morning. And then we eat, and then we take a bath, and then we work. The Nikki Firefly says it's usually late afternoon when I do my streams, but it's morning. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot you're not in America, right? Is it seriously? I'm confused. Is it Germany or Russia? I have the worst memory in the world. Do you agree? Do you have that kind of memory? Hill said, I will say, oh, please, just, I will send you a personal message about this. Um, I can't discuss it here on the chat. It has to be between the two of us. I am going to send something to you later after the stream, okay? A personal message. Yes, I'm not sure if it is homemade. I'm not sure if it's homemade, but my husband's aunt has a production of these, and it's amazing. It tastes amazing. They would give me the supplies if we need, to we need more supplies to sell. Um, and of course, you can try. This is this is a shameless plug. This is a shameless plug. If you want, per pack, I'm selling this like 60 pesos. He'll understand. Like 60 pesos a pack. It's like 5 coffee bags, and like I said, if you're lucky, sometimes it comes in 6 pieces. It's 6 coffee bags in one. That's just for one bag. For one pack it's like 60 pesos. But if you're gonna buy at least two packs, it's like 55 pesos each. A lot of call center agents buy these. They do buy these. Just I can relate. I worked in a call center before. Yuna is laughing because I'm correct. She doesn't wake up in the morning. She wakes up during lunch. I have evidence. Yes, I was right. Okay, the Naked Firefly is from Germany. I would love to visit Germany one day. Just not right now, but one day. And yes, I agree. I blame mommy brain as well. My mom did say that when you become a mom, you tend to be a bit forgetful about things. Sometimes she calls me a different name, like she calls me by my sister's name, and we just laugh like, "Mom, you're calling the wrong person here. This is not Trisha." Okay, so let's go ahead and start the next sprint, which is 10 minutes. We had too much of a talk. But I enjoy having talks. It's better to talk than not to talk, honestly, because you tend to fall asleep when you don't talk. Okay, so are you guys ready for the second sprint, which is for 10 minutes? You can do what you need to do. You can write, you can edit, you can, if you're cleaning right now, you can clean. If you're cooking something, you can cook. What else? If you're like doing embroidery, go ahead. Oh yes, and I just want to say, Hill, this coffee has like 6 different flavors. I will again send you the flavors later. And Yuna, if you're interested, I will send you as well. I will send you the flavor list as well. Yes, there's been a delay of delivery, editing a podcast. I wish I could do podcasts, but right now during Camp Nano, I can't do podcasts right now. I am so full of vlogs and everything. But okay, let's go ahead and do the next sprint, which is 10 minutes. Is it just me or can't see a thing? But if you can't see it, then that's great. So it's 10 minutes and start. Good luck, guys. Time. How did everybody do for this sprint? Jeez. Turn it off. How did everyone do for this sprint? I did, I did at least 43 words for that edit. That was cool. Let me see. Yuna says, I'm gonna play a patty cake production video, minimize Chrome for me not to be distracted. Patty cake productions, I give them a lot of credit for everything that they're doing. They really put their hearts into what they produce, and I would say the villains look really, really convincing. They really do. I wish Disney would hire them, or not. I think they should stick to YouTube because they're very, very entertaining to watch. I did a quick scan of the Naked Fireflies channel. She's adorable. Hope to attend. Hey, she's more than adorable. Yes, please do check her out. She had amazing sprints, and I really love joining her sprints because it has that sort of like family feel into it, you know, especially with the topics that she usually talks about, and the people are always, you know, in the streams. And like I said, I am a night owl. The time of her sprints, it's just spot on for me. Yes, her streams are usually Friday at 10 a.m. EDT time. Yes, that 10 a.m. is 10 p.m. here. So if you live in the Philippines or other countries that have the same, you know, time zone as me, you would really love her time of stream. My words are failing me. Okay, the Naked Firefly says she got 10 minutes worth of editing done. That's when you edit, is it revision or is it like what I'm doing right now? You remove and add words and then you revise, because that's what I do. I edit and add words and then I revise. For some reason, that works for me. I will try and pull up the comments, but you know, streamers having a difficulty doing that. Maybe it's just on my end. He said he was able to do 270 words. Let me try and see if I can pull this up. Okay, he said he did 270 words. I was shocked about how my character acted. This wasn't what we talked about. Hey, don't be sad with the 270 words. That's progress, and I can relate about that. Sometimes this is the reason why I don't plot. The last time I tried doing an outline, my character went the other way, and I was literally arguing with the paper. I'm like, hey, this isn't what we talked about. This isn't what we agreed on. What are you doing? And that's when I realized, well, this girl's a pantser. Okay, Yuna said, true, the Villain's Lair are my favorite. Kind of sad because season 1 is done and we don't know when will be the season 2. Yes, I felt like season 1 was a bit rushed. I enjoyed it, and it's sad because Ursula just arrived and Scar just arrived, and I'm like, I wonder what Scar would be doing with the Villain's Lair. Oh my god. Okay. Yuna said, wrote 206 words, still distracted. I'm just jamming with the villain songs. My most favorite song out of season 1 would be Tough Love. Maybe because I'm a mom, but that's my favorite song out of season 1 for the Villain's Lair. And then the next would be like What Goes Around Comes Around song. I love that song. I would sing it. I would belt it out even though I have the worst voice ever. Okay, Naked Firefly said, I'm editing the podcast right now. However, I usually take out words or add in entire scenes. I hate editing, but it's a necessary evil. Well, Stephen King did say, kill your darlings. um, I I really don't like editing. I'm more of a revisions girl. Like I finished this draft, I leave it alone, and then I open it again. I just reread it in one go. I don't make edits, and then I open my laptop. I just type as I go. I don't do edits. But right now, I think I need to do that. And again, I would like to say, even though I'm doing edits right now, and if I go ahead and do the revisions and side by side, I will still find something to nitpick. I don't know when this editing phase would stop for me, but at some point I will have to stop editing. Yes, my fellow pantser. um, really, just plotting just really doesn't work for me. I did try being a planter or a plotzer, as some other people call it. It doesn't work as well. It doesn't work well for me because when I start planning, I get sucked into that planning void thing, and I can't get out. Related, that's gosh, StreamYard. Come on, that's why my first Camp Nano today is not working. The reason I am feeling the same way, the reason why Cab Nano is not working today for me is because my day started with Michael Jackson, and once it starts with Michael Jackson, it has to end with Michael Jackson. Now, I'm going to share this before we answer the next prompt. I just want to share this. So I knew I knew I was asleep. I know I was still asleep, and in my dream, I was listening to Michael Jackson's song "Who Is It" with my husband, and then like in my dream, I we changed something, and then I heard "Rock with You," and in my dream, I was dancing, and then when I woke up, my feet was tapping, and then my head was bobbing, and my husband was laughing behind me, and his phone was right here. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I knew that was gonna wake you up. He was trying to wake me up because I think it was already 10 a.m. And he said he wanted breakfast. Here's the thing: sometimes my husband and my son don't want to do anything when I'm still asleep, and that's a bad thing. But he did a good job in waking me up. He knew that I was gonna wake up if I heard a certain Michael Jackson song. He knew he knows that he will wake me up. So for the next Camp Nano Challenge prompt that we're going to answer, it's going to be this. For day 6, I'm not sure how I am going to answer this. Because when I hear the word aesthetics, I am immediately reminded by Pinterest. And I haven't done my character's aesthetics yet. I think I should, but I haven't. So for my main character's aesthetic, ooh, well, he's from the Kingdom of Western Wind. Another spoiler. I think I mentioned this to one of the streams of the Naked Firefly. I think I mentioned it in one of your streams when you guys asked on like world building stuff like that. It's either your stream or one of the people from your stream did a stream and I answered it. So he's. I think Robert was my main character actually. If you watch that vlog that I introduced my main character, I think Robert's aesthetic would be, of course, something related to the wind because it is the king of Western Wind. He has this power to kill you, like literally kill you. This is the wind we're talking about. Um, Maybe horses. He has this horse that he loves so much. He loves, open fields, of course, to ride with his champion. I call the horse champion. Another spoiler. Thanks. Um, what else? Uh, Maybe I should include his study desk that has a lot of papers because um, as as the prince is doing some kind of royal duties that has like uh, decrees or something like that. I'm gonna have to think about this a lot more. I got pressured. But once I did the aesthetic, I'm gonna do it on my Pinterest and I will share it to you guys so you would be able to check it out. So, what about you guys? What is your main character's aesthetic? Just describe it in the best way that we can. I am gonna remove this banner so I can pull up the comments easily. I think my laptop cannot do that at the same time. I need to get a better laptop in the future. Right now, I am happy with what I have. I think that's the secret right now. Okay. Yuna said, same here, plus bad never looked so good. Oh, yes. There's just something in me that when I see Ursula or when I hear the name Ursula from The Little Mermaid, my immediate thought was, oh, things are gonna get serious. Good, but serious. Evil, but good. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe I'm just really, I just really like her as a villain. I think I find her interesting and I find her funny, actually. I find her really funny. And she's really, really smart. But my favorite villain, I would have to say, my favorite villain would be because my favorite Disney movie is The Lion King. Scar wasn't really my favorite villain, but I love Scar. So yes, I guess this just proved that I love Ursula as a villain. I think she may be my number one villain, maybe. And then I'm gonna say Evil Queen. I think it's because I watched Descendants and with Patty Cake Productions, they made the Evil Queen so interesting, and she's this sassy. And that's sassy, but I just like her character with Patty Cake. They gave her a lot of character. Because with the Descendants movie, they just stuck with this thing that what the Evil Queen does. Like, she likes herself and she likes mirrors. But with the Patty Cake production, they really made a character for her. Like, she's smart, she's cunning, and I like her. And I like Cake production. It's amazing. Her voice, and I love Mother Gothel. Okay, I am gushing right now for Patty Cake production. What I usually watching Authortube. You said her MC Oceans. Why? Why do you think so? Why you think? Is your main character related to water, or do they live near water, or do they love anything that has water in it? Oh, I like this one. The Naked Firefly says it would be beads, shells, and earthy tones. You got me by shells. I am a water person. If you bring me to the beach, we are not sitting around and playing. We're not sitting around under the sun. We're going to the water. We're jumping in and we're enjoying the waves. Next is Yuna said, that's why I'm really excited for season 2, because the ending of episode 8 is that Ursula is the one who gets the sundial. Yes, and they said only like us descendant of the gods can use the sundial. Now, if you would read the comments, there are theories that Hades will be entering the group, and I can't wait. Hades is also one of my favorite villains, and I would say my favorite god, Greek god as well, is Hades. I don't know, just find him a lot more interesting than Zeus. Maybe it's just me, but I find Hades much more interesting than Zeus. Or maybe it's just because the character that... Oh, I saw 1111 again. Make a wish, everyone. Yeah. And Una said her favorites are Frollo. Oh, it jumped again. Great. Frollo, Ursula, and Evil Queen as well. Frollo was frightening. Frollo was scary. I watched The Hunchback of Notre Dame when I was a kid, and I had nightmares because of Frollo and his song. But when my sisters and I grew up, we kept on singing Hellfire for some reason. And what about you guys? Who are your favorite Disney villains? Me and you are just gushing over our favorite Disney villains because of Patty Cake Productions. I think it's an interesting thing that they did. They focused not on the like Disney main characters, but on the villains, and that's a cool thing because actually, when I watched the Descendants movie of Disney, I said I don't think I want to be a child of the main characters now. Although I can relate to some of them, I would love to be a daughter of maybe Ursula or the Evil Queen. Is that too much to ask? Okay, next is the Naked Firefly says, I'm a water person. My husband jokes I'm a mermaid in disguise. I feel so too. I think I am a mermaid deep inside. Because I'm not to brag, I can swim like a mermaid. But when, for example, I'm underwater or under the sea or under the pool, I feel so calm. When I'm under, like when I jump into the pool, what I immediately do is sit down at the very bottom of the pool and just look around. And then when I swim, I do this twirls thing, and my mom would just be like, "What are you doing?" She's just so scared. Okay, Yuna said Patty Cake Production give Cruella de Vil, the Evil Queen, and Mother Gothel a great vibe in all the videos. Yes, I think they've given them a lot more character than what the movies did for them. Mother Gothel already has a lot of, character. You love her, but then you hate her. She's this kind of she's this villain that, well, you hate her because she just kidnapped a child. But you gotta be thankful because she did treat Rapunzel, like her own daughter. But I did watch those Rapunzel episode series on Disney, and Cruella de Vil is a funny character. She's evil. She wants to kill puppies. I mean, why would you kill puppies? But I find her to be a funny character. Both the Disney movies and the live action movies, both 101 and 102 Dalmatian. Yes, I love the 102 Dalmatians. And for the Evil Queen, they did give her a great character because in Snow White, we only knew her as this evil queen and stuff like that. Oh, here we go again. Oh, there we go. Okay, the Naked Firefly says, LOL, my parents hated me near the water, but there is such peace there, especially in the ocean. I think we could be a descendant of Poseidon. I mean, I'm sure you're familiar with the Percy Jackson series. Have you taken which camp you're in? No, we're camp Half-Blood. I mean, do you know which house you're in? Are you a descendant of what? I took a test, and the first person that I told my husband, "Can you please take this test?" And I'm like, I am putting my best bet that you're a descendant of Apollo, because he's into music, and he's a Leo, so that's a sun sign. And he did take the test, and I was right. He's an Apollo. So I took a test, and I don't know what I am, but all I know is I love water. But I am a Virgo, and my sun sign is my rising sign is Leo, and then my moon sign is Scorpio. So I'm not sure which one of that, because that's an earth sign, that's a fire sign, and I don't know what sign Scorpio is. Is Scorpio water or wind? I forgot. So I did take a test, and then it confirmed I am a descendant of Poseidon, and I was like, this is the reason why I love the ocean. All of my powers come from water. Okay, next. Back to... Please, go ahead. Her MC's aesthetic would be he likes ocean because it calms him down. It's his comfort zone. Seriously, what is it? Yuna, you created this character. I'm sure there's some of your characteristics are from you. Do you love water as well? Are we all water babies here? Hill, are you still there? Are you a water baby as well? Are you a fire baby? I don't know. Please tell me. Yuna said, "What test did you take? I want to try it as well." My sister just sent me a link. Um, I think it's on Rick Riordan's site. It's either a Rick Riordan site or the Percy Jackson site. But if you take the test, then you would know which god is your god or goddess is your parent, and mine is Poseidon. Makes a lot of sense. I took a test that told me I was a daughter of Yamaya. I'm a Pisces, and my rising is Pisces. Pisces is water sign, right? Right? Of course it is. It's a fish. It is a fish, right? Yamaya. I'm sorry, but who is Yamaya? Please, is is this a part also of another mythology? Please do let me know. I'm a fan of different mythologies and different cultures. I love playing around with it, and I'm also researching, the mythology of our country, the Philippines, because I saw this post, and we have a list of gods and goddesses as well, and I'm like, this is interesting. We're using this. Hill is a fire sign, fire sign. My rising sign is Leo. So I guess that's why my husband and I get along. I think this is why we get along, because I have a fire sign in my birth chart. Yuna said, I do highlight to just myself as a daughter of Poseidon. That means we're sisters. I confirmed that I am a daughter. I am a daughter of Poseidon. And my son also likes water. And I'm like, does that mean my son is also a descendant of Poseidon? And I'm like, wait, my husband is a descendant of Apollo. What? Okay. So enough chit chat. Our next sprint will be for 15 minutes. Yes, we are getting to the longer sprints, my peeps. Are you guys ready for the next sprint, which will be for 15 minutes? Yes. Okay. I am worried about the 20-minute sprint because with my attention span, 20 minutes isn't easy. A negative 5 yes, it's a fish. Thank you, thank you. Yamaya is a Yoruba goddess of the water and a mother of all Yoruba gods and goddesses. I'm gonna write that down. I have my notes here. I gotta write it down, sorry. Yoruba, am I right? Yoruba gods and goddesses. Another one to add to my list of research. I'm gonna research that after this stream or maybe on Monday, because I'm not gonna work tomorrow. I'm not. I'm not. Okay, so here we go for our 15-minute sprint. And start. time. I didn't notice that. How did everybody do during that sprint? I'm gonna list down that we are done with the third sprint so I won't get confused. I was able to add at least 40 words, but I removed a lot of words, so I don't think that's as productive as you can say. Also, someone is watching my stream here inside this house. During the stream, my husband. See? What? Sorry about that. I keep getting distracted by someone from upstairs. I didn't know he was watching. During the stream, he went down and he was laughing at me. I was like, "Were you watching my stream?" He's like, "Yes, we were." So let me see how you guys did. Hill, you're not answering. You're still there. So Yuna said she just wrote 218 words. I started late because I searched for a test. Did you take that test that I said? Like to confirm who's your god or goddess? This goddess or goddess, that right? God or goddess, yeah. Also, Yuna, little fun fact, during the sprint, I was singing Tough Love over here because I was suddenly reminded by the Evil Queen. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so, oh, here we go again. Okay, so as we wait for the others to answer, I'm gonna pull up the next prompt that we are going to answer. And this is an easy question, actually. It says, for day 7, it's check-in day. So we're gonna talk about how we're doing so far during Camp NaNoWriMo. What week is it? It's about to be, I think the 3rd week of camp. I'm considering the 3rd week because I consider the first 4 days as the first week. I am weird that way. Okay, so before we answer that, Yuna said that she did take it. She did take the test that I told her, and she is listening to Bad Never Looked So Good. I'm trying to sing it, but Tough Love keeps on playing in my head. But when you say Bad Never Looked So Good, the line that sticks to me is Ursula's high note. I was on the phone with hubby. Okay. Like I said, phone with hubby. Okay, that's okay. During sprint, I'm not sure if you saw that, but my husband walked downstairs and is trying to distract me. I'm not sure if he's doing it right. I'm not sure if he's watching it right now, but as soon as the sprint started, he was like, why is your mic mute? I'm like, I always mute my mic when it's sprinting time. Now I keep on checking the stairs. He's just trying to distract me and everything, that's all. And also my cat just came in. Where's my cat? Rogue. I don't know where she is. Rogue. I don't know where she is. Okay, so let's answer this prompt, which is day 7, which is check-in day. How are you all doing overall so far during camp? So far I'm doing well. The first 4 days. It was horrible. I wasn't really doing the kind of progress that I planned to do. But this week I created a new attack plan for Camp Nano, and it's serving me well. What else? And we had, 1 0 word day. I'm not considering my day offs as 0 word days because it is a day off. I've only had 1 0 word day, and it's for personal matters, personal reasons. But I think that's gonna happen again this week. Not sure. So how about you guys? How was Camp Nano for you all? Actually, also, are you using the site? Because I'm not. Ever since I received news that they removed the cabins, I'm not using it for Camp Nano anymore. And they said that for Camp Nano, you can only measure your progress through words, which is crazy because some people would like to work with minutes. And I did notice that if your project is not connected to Camp Nano or Nano, you can work by minutes. Then the people in Nano headquarters needs to get the site together. But I'm not using it as well for personal preference because whenever I see the graph, I get so pressured to be, always ahead of my progress. And I don't want that. I just want to, put a specific goal, like for Project TSOH, I just want like 60 pages, or no, for, I think it's Project ET that I want 60 pages for it. And for Project TSOH, I want it to reach at least 50,000, even if not 50,000, at least 25,000 words. And for TIOH, I want 50,000 words for this month. Okay. So I'm going to remove that banner, but please do answer the prompt. How is NaNoWriMo, how's Camp NaNoWriMo rather for you guys overall? Not today, but so far. And also my drive is still there. My energy for Camp Nano is still here, which is a good thing. I pray that next week it will still be the same energy because I am doing daily vlogs. But if I lose a bit of that energy, I think I might do like 2 vlogs a week again, just to make sure that I don't burn myself out, because the vlogs are important, but my health is much more important. Please take good care of yourself during Camp Nano and NaNoWriMo seasons. Okay, Yuna says Ursula's high note at the end. Yes, it was perfect. I kept replaying that song when they released that music video. I didn't stop. Okay, Yuna said, I'm well, a little behind, but it's going. Yes, progress is progress. That's why what I keep telling myself. As writers, we are perfectionists, and we tend to get a little bit discouraged when we feel like we're a bit behind schedule, but progress is progress, and as long as we are making progress, then that is a good thing. I'm not sure if my husband is still watching my stream. I do hope he's not watching it because he's going to make fun of me after this stream. Yes, he's not going to stop teasing me after this. Okay, next is the Naked Firefly said, I am good. Come on, StreamYard, stop that. Okay, she said, I'm good, needing to focus, getting ready to plan out next week so I can reach my goals. I'm going to work on Nano next week, but I'm not focused on winning it. That's me. That's a part of me, actually. I am not focused on winning Camp Nano. What's important to me is I get going with my projects, because working with these projects isn't a joke. And to be honest, I was only going to work with 5 projects this month. The reason why I became 6 is because Project TIOH and TSOH is a book duology, and it's in the same universe. Now, for those 2 books, 3 kingdoms have been discussed. And I felt like I was leaving out those two other kingdoms, and I'm like, I don't want to prolong their story anymore because the duology is set and I can't see any other way to continue it. So I'm like, I'm doing a companion novel for Project TIOH and TSOH. I just need to get that story out of my system. Okay, you said there's still a cabin. I remember. Oh, you are? You are? Is there still some space in Adele's cabin? I know. Oh, sorry. If there is still a cabin, I can't join the cabin anymore because I'm not part of. I'm not using the site. Is it a cabin though? They said it's called groups. I'm not sure, but yeah. Um, I did want to use the site. I really did, but it's also taking forever to load. It is. I'm having a hard time loading it. I have hard time loading the site. And I can't always update the site on my word counts every day. I hate doing that. The least I could update is my word count, my personal word count tracker. My water is almost done. Yuna, are you drinking coffee now? I don't think so. She doesn't drink coffee, I think, until, it's 1 a.m. or something, 12 a.m. It's 11:47 here, so it's almost April 12th. So let's go on ahead and proceed to the next sprint, which is the one that I'm fearing, the one that I'm scared of to do. And that would be the 20-minute sprint. With my attention span, 20-minute sprints are my worst enemies when I do my sprints. My attention span isn't that good. When I do 20-minute sprints, I tend to get a bit sleepy. I hope that doesn't happen here. So I still need to do some editing. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do our fourth sprint for tonight, 20 minutes. And is Hill still watching? Okay, and start. 20 minutes. Good luck to my attention span. Time! How did everybody do for that 20-minute sprint? I'm surprised that I survived that sprint. I didn't know that was possible. How did everybody do? I was able to do or add at least 70 new words for this chapter, and I had a hard time counting my words because I was distracted by a certain song in my head. Thanks, Yuna, for bringing up Patty Cake. I have been singing not just Tough Love, but Bad Never Looked So Good in my mind, and I also sang the What Goes Around Comes Around. Also, Yuna, let us not forget to give credit to the villain's sidekick. Patty Cake also made a video for them, and I appreciated that. Um, Especially Kronk, because Ismo was already in the group. I appreciated that they put Kronk in it. Because Kronk is such an adorable character. I'm gonna let my hair let loose. Okay, I think that's better. So while we wait for the others to answer, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the next prompt that we are going to, talk about for day 8, which is what is your writing routine? I changed this. I added the for camp because it says what is your writing routine, and I added the for camp thing. So sometimes we change writing routines during camp NaNoWriMo and NaNoWriMo. I'm not sure if you guys do that, but for me, I change my routine for camp NaNoWriMo and NaNoWriMo season. Okay. First up is the Naked Firefly. She said, started planning. Oh gosh, come on, StreamYard. Okay, started planning for next week. Probably won't do any real writing until Monday. I agree. I'm trying to incorporate like my usual writing routine for camp, which is I do edits during Tuesdays and Thursdays and Mondays, Wednesdays. But I can't do that now, so I edit as much as I can during Saturdays for Project TIOH, that is. Yuna said, oh yeah, the teamwork song. Yeah, that's right. I made my sisters listen to it, and they enjoyed it as well, because you rarely see, other characters sing, and especially, the sidekicks. LaFou sings. He made a song to comfort Gaston, and Belle didn't accept his proposal. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Kronk. Kronk's just an amazing character to watch. I appreciated his spin-off movie from Emperor's New Groove. I enjoyed Kronk's New Groove actually. I just wrote 144 words and literally started the moment the sprint started. You know what I did? When the sprint started, I stood up. I got out of my chair for 5 minutes, I guess. I think that's cheating, but I need to do something in order to, keep myself awake. I got more water, and I dipped a spoon in a bit of peanut butter, and my cat asked for some as well. Okay, so let us answer the prompt for day 8, which is, what is your writing routine for camp? For Camp NaNoWriMo alone, okay. For Camp NaNoWriMo, and since we were given the chance to stay at home because of what's happening to the world, I was able to be the night owl that I really am. I get to sleep late and wake up late because my husband's work is, he isn't required to always, go out as usual, but he's still working. So I'm able to be, the night owl that I am. I get to sleep late, wake up late. I do my work in chunks. Actually, I don't really do that on a regular routine. I don't work during the afternoons. Um, I had to do that for camp because I am vlogging, and I need to do a few blog works during the afternoon, and it's hard because I am usually sleepy during the afternoon, so it doesn't help. But it gets the work done. I also had to plan my writing projects very carefully every week, and I really have to keep this routine for a month. This is this attack that I'm going with for Camp NaNoWriMo is testing my discipline. I think every writer has a desire to write. I think it's the discipline part of writing where you have to stick to a routine in order, to get the results that you want, or just even close to the results that you want. So yeah, that is my writing routine for camp only. That is. What about you guys? What is your routine for camp? Did your routines change? Are you still writing at the same pace, same schedule, or something? Please let me know. The songs from Patty Cake are now playing in my head, and I can't get it out of my head. Thanks, Yuna. Thanks, Yuna, for bringing that up. I would probably be listening to Patty Cake Productions during my cool down after this stream. Oh my goodness. Oh, we are done with the fourth sprint, right? I haven't written it down yet. Sorry. That's my hair. That's how unruly my hair is. Fourth sprint done. 20-minute sprint is done. We made it. Okay. Yuna said, since this is my first Camp Nano, and with the enhanced community and with the easy queue happening here, I am free to be a night owl. This is your first camp? I didn't know. Then welcome to Camp Nano. I didn't know that. You didn't tell me that. Yeah, Yuna has been my night owl buddy. I'm not sure if we're still able to do the night owl thing once everything is back to normal. I hope we could still do this, because I'm a mom, and I am a freelancer, and I am a full-time writer, so I'm able to do the night owl thing if I can. However, I can't do it when my husband has the regular working schedule, because I have to wake up early and make breakfast and stuff like that. So I'm taking advantage of this time. Okay, the Naked Firefly says, writing at 4 in the morning until 8. Homeschool the children and try to do some writing in the afternoon. If not, then I'll edit. 4 in the morning until 8. You are... I'm bowing because I can't do that. I can't wake up early. I'm sorry. I tried that and I had a headache for like 3 days. Homeschool the children. Yes, I heard that children are being homeschooled right now because of what happened. I'm not sure if my sisters still have their online classes. I'm not sure, but I think they are. Yuna said, for the teamwork song, the sidekicks, I really like Iago and Kronk, since Iago's voice is Tony of Pancakes is up, and the attitude that he's giving to all the characters. Yes. I like Iago, but Kronk is my favorite. Please don't hate me, but Kronk is my favorite. She also said that I am, oh my gosh, it jumped. I just said that I'm just always join Nano. I decided to join now because of ECQ. Oh, so you always join Nano. Well, how do you find Camp Nano so far? Do you prefer Camp Nano or NaNoWriMo? For me, I prefer Camp Nano for some reason. Camp Nano over NaNoWriMo for some reason. I think it's just me and my attention span. Yes, and like in Firefly, me and Yuna can't relate because we usually go to sleep at like 2 a.m. in the morning. That's our earliest. Sometimes we can even reach, I think, 5:30 in the morning. That's us. That's us. Actually, with my sleep chronotype, according to the sleeping chronotypes, I am not a night owl. I am not, because with the sleeping chronotypes, the night owl is a wolf, and I took a test and I discovered that I'm not a wolf. I'm a dolphin. Again, a clear sign that I am a descendant of Poseidon. So this kind of setup works up for me because I'm restless, even though I get like a complete hours of sleep. Okay, the Naked Firefly has been homeschooling for 5 years now. Really? I am considering I'm considering to homeschool my son, maybe for the first 2 years, like kindergarten and preparatory. But I also want him to meet new friends. I want him to make friends and meet new people. So I am in a dilemma if I'm going to choose homeschool or I'm going to send him to a regular school. This hair is getting in my nerves. I can't help it. I am used to like, hold on. I am used to, having this here in a bun, but I'm going to sleep, so I'm gonna let it loose first. Just like that. That's enough. Okay. So time check here in the Philippines. It is 12:20. This is the time where you and I really gets down to business. Okay, so should we proceed to the next sprint, which is 5 minutes? Can you believe it? 8 minutes. Should we proceed? Can you believe it? We're almost to the end of the sprint. I couldn't believe it, and I couldn't believe that I am on live for 2 hours. Most of my sprint lasts for like an hour and a half because of my attention span. My cat is asleep behind me. She doesn't want to join me. She's like, please finish your thing. We can go upstairs. She likes sleeping with us. So far, I have edited 4 pages today, and my goal is 7 pages. So if I'm not able to do that, then that's fine. Okay. Yuna said, oh, it jumped again. Great. It jumped. I'm so sorry. It jumped. Let's go back to Yuna. Okay, Yuna said, a mess. I can't decide which is a great Rimo for me. Well, with Camp Nano, you can work on anything, and for NaNoWriMo, you have to work with one novel and get 50,000 by the end of the month. So a person like me who has multiple projects, I prefer Camp Nano. But if I want to do like a first full draft, like just focus on that, I would do Nano. I'm thinking if I'm going to do Nano this year, because I plan to have like this series of traveling writer vlogs for Nano. Have you guys seen those traveling writer vlogs that I did? I just did 2, and then this happened. Okay, Naked Firefly says it's a common fear. My children meet more people like while homeschooled of all different ages. Really? Oh, is it in the same community, or do you do like online classes, which is why they meet other people? I love it. It can be tiring, but it's worth it. Oh gosh, it keeps jumping. It keeps jumping. Okay, I love it. It can be tiring, but it's worth it when I see them skipping their grade levels. Skipping? Yeah, I really want to teach my son, and keep it homeschooled. I really want to be a teacher. I'm not saying that I want my son to be like a practice thing. I've taught kids before. So let's go ahead and do the next sprint, which is for 15 minutes. And after, oh gosh, what was that? Okay, after the 15 minutes is 10 minutes and then 7 minutes, which is our cool down. Can you believe it? Okay, 15 minutes. I'm not sure if my husband is still watching. And Hill, are you still here? Please let me know on the Discord chat if ever. Okay, so 15 minutes and start. Time! Wow, I felt like 15 minutes was too long. But how did everybody do for that sprint? I got a lot of words done. Not really, but I am now on the very last page to edit for tonight, and I'm so happy. Um, so while I wait for your answers, I'm gonna go ahead and bring up this question. These are the last two questions that we're gonna answer for tonight. And the question is, who are some side characters? This question is going to be a hard one for me because I have a lot of side characters. Well, there is Robert's family, obviously. There's also the butler. There's also the best friend. There's also the childhood friend. See, there's a lot of side characters for me, and I can't answer them. Not right now, because this is not the video where I plan to talk about my story. I will talk about it someday. Someday, I will. Maybe if I am proud enough to talk about, plot and stuff like that, because I know that there's still a lot of work done. I think I might be able to finish my edits during the 10-minute sprint. After this break, I think I am able to do that. It is now 12:40 a.m. It's almost 1 a.m. and we're going for 3 hours for this stream. Wow, that's new. And my cat is gone. I can't see her again. So even if the stream has ended, I won't be sleeping right away. I still have to do something else. But if ever I finish, my edits by the last sprint, I think, that would be it. That will be the sprint, the stream for tonight. I just really need to get, the edits done. I really need to get it done because by Monday I'm going to start writing again. Can you believe it? And my God, I will still upload for tomorrow. Is Hill still with us? I'm not sure anymore if he is still with us. I want to open my phone. I want to open the internet on my phone. Let me see if there's something new. Maybe he'll send a message to the Discord chat. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, that's a lot of notifications. Okay, I'm going to check, the Discord chat where you and I are a member of. I think Hill went to sleep, or maybe he did say, or maybe he did something else. Oh, hold on a second. My dad sent me a message. Hold on a second. My dad is asking if I'm still awake. This is the reason why I don't want to open my phone. I have like a lot of. I can't stop. But oh, see, another message came in. Sorry. This is the reason why I don't want to open my phone. Because when I do open my phone. Okay, so Yuna said, I wrote 416 this sprint, getting kind of sleepy, and that surprised me. I am guessing you're not drinking coffee right now. But if you are sleepy, then you can sleep. It's okay. I think for the 10-minute sprint, it could be our last sprint, or I'm not sure. I think this can be our last sprint because I got a message from my dad. I don't know why. He's asking if I'm still awake. But maybe we're gonna talk with my mom, and that's a possibility. And yes, I am getting a bit sleepy too, and I don't want to fall asleep during the stream. Making dinner right now, please, mom. I'm hungry. Okay, next is I haven't really thought about my side characters, although I guess I need to do that. I guess it's part of me being a pantser that when I write the story, even the side characters, gets into my mind, and I really have to think about them. You know, I have to be specific with my descriptions. I have to make sure that I name them correctly. And most of the time, I don't even name my characters right away. I just put like temporary name tags on them and just make sure that the description is, very specific. Okay, next is Yuna said, I have a lot of side characters though. But aside from my main characters of interest, I have one more couple to focus on my story. That's cool. I used to do that. I used to write stories with a lot of couples. That's like a lot of couples. And I do enjoy writing them. Actually, I do. Okay, so we're not gonna do another sprint. My brain cannot take it anymore, as well as Yuna, as you can see. But we are going to answer the last question for tonight, and at least we did like almost all of the sprints. But again, the attention span of my brain is not that good. So we are now going to answer the last question, which is how. I laughed at this question. How would a road trip with these characters go? If I'm going to imagine myself with these characters in the same car, I probably would have my earphones in, because this is kind of messy. My main character has a bit of a messy relationship with his father, and his childhood friend is a bit demanding. I can't say anything else because it will, I will end up spoiling the plot. But road trips with these characters would be fun because, first of all, they are of royalty and they can go anywhere they want. They have their own travel, they have their own ships and stuff like that. So traveling isn't an issue. My issue would be staying sane with these group of people because they have so much character. And I don't like confrontation. I don't like it when my characters have confrontation in the story because having confrontations isn't my forte. So if you put me in a place with these three people, that is not a good thing. I will not survive. I will not survive. But how about you guys? How would a road trip be if you are with your characters? Do you think you will enjoy it? Do you think it will be, a pain? Or there are some aspects that you will enjoy and that you will hate? I guess I would try my best and keep Robert and his father very far away from each other just to avoid certain confrontations. I hate it. I hate it when there's confrontations around me. I think that's too much of a negative energy, and I cannot handle that. I'm sorry. I am that kind of person. Hold on. A friend of mine again sent a message. I keep this. This is the reason why I don't open my Wi-Fi when I am on a stream. I get so distracted. I don't know why my dad asked. What do you guys think? How would that road trip be? I'm also imagining what if I'm with these characters for camping? I think we'll have like that session and we would just talk and like they would again have another confrontation about their feelings and stuff like that. I don't like it. I just don't. I hate confrontations. I really do. Again, the comments I think are coming in late, so I'm gonna try and check. The comments I think are coming in late, so I'm gonna try and check. The comments I think are coming in late. See? Yes, the comments are coming in late. So let me see. Oh, now it's here. Okay. Love Una said, I'm gonna remove this banner so it will be easier. So my cat, I think my cat just sneezed. Okay, so okay, where's it? Okay. So Una said, road trips with my characters will be awkward and fun because my MC and I both have this anxiety, while the love interests are too much of a just protective. Una, are you writing my love story? Because I have anxiety as well, and my husband is a bit of a he's not really that jealous type. When he gets jealous, it's not a good thing. I try as much as possible to avoid that to happen. Okay, next is Nanaki Firefly says it would probably be peaceful at first, but then Yanda and Imoyana would probably get lovey-dovey. If we bought this best friend, I would probably pull over because he would be irritated. If someone's irritating, just kick them out of the car. I don't mind lovey-dovey couples because I have my own relationship and I tend to be, lovey-dovey as well. So I don't mind. But if someone gets irritating, I would pull over and would say, get out. Get out. Yuna also said, while the fun part will be for the other couples and their friends because they're wild and energetic, they're too crazy to handle. I would suggest that if you have a lot of people coming on a road trip and you know that they're wild and energetic people, you put them at the very back and you just let them, have fun, but not too much fun, have fun and just make crack jokes and everything else. But not too much fun, please. We don't want that. This is a family channel. Okay. Well, I guess that is it for tonight. We were productive and creative at the same time. We were able to do a lot of, things. We were able to catch up on a lot of things. And I was able to do edits. Yuna was able to get her words down. She already got her words down at our sprint this afternoon. The Naked Fire was able to do edits, and she is now making dinner. Please send me some my way. And I think he'll already, logged out or something. Maybe he's asleep. I'm not sure. But that is all for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for, doing this sprinting session with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, to give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Please follow everyone that's in the live chat. Everyone's amazing. And if you're watching this on the replay, do give your answers for the prompts down in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts. I would like to give, a quick shout out, of course, to Yuna, Love Journals, and the Naked Firefly, and to Hill, because Hill is my first patron, and I am very, very thankful for him, and he will definitely get, the perks. Also, do consider signing up for my monthly newsletter if you want, advance notice on anything Marcian, like advance, PDF copies of a few chapters of my story, giveaway winners. As of now, I can't not do the giveaways because of, delays in deliveries. But in the future, we will do the giveaways. I was planning to do a giveaway actually when I reached 100 subscribers, but something happened. The world is having its time to heal. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next videos and on our next live stream. So stay creative, stay safe, everyone, and happy writing and a happy weekend to everyone. If you are taking a day off, please enjoy the day off. Don't do anything, just chill. All right, so bye, guys.